Good afternoon, this is Joe here from Pacific Toyota. Just doing a quick high definition virtual tour on our 2020 Toyota Corolla Hybrid. A little bit about us before I jump straight into this one. Located here in Cairns at 77 Mulgrave Road. One of our 3 used vehicle departments up here. As you can see, our second one is just across the road over there. About 2 kilometers down Mulgrave Road that way is our new Toyota and Lexus department, along with our 3rd and final used vehicle department. So as you can see, lots of stock getting around at the moment. We do sell around 250 used vehicles a month, with about 100 of those going back down the coast to places like Brisbane, Sunny Coast, Gold Coast, anywhere along that kind of highway. So the way we kind of show people cars is doing these quick videos on them, kind of just go around, show you the exact condition of the vehicle, any minor scratches or marks, obviously being a used car. And then I'll also show you the service history under the bonnet, everything you would want to see if you were here in person. But jumping straight into this one for you, as you can see quite here along the front, no major damage or marks or anything like that. Toyota standard LED headlights here at the front, no fog or anything like that in there. As you can see, nice and clean along the front grille here. No real marks or stone chips along there. And your front left LED headlight there, all nice and clear as well. Now along the bonnet, no major stone chips or marks, all nice and clear. Same goes for the windscreen. We do a full roadworthy check on all of our vehicles, so you know, everything like that would have been either repaired or fixed along the process. They check the brake pads, tires, everything like that, because we do sell our vehicles registered, drive away price, so it includes all of your on-road costs like your stamp duty, GST and everything like that. Front left tire tread there is all good. Your Toyota standard alloy rims with no gunk or anything like that in there. Underbody is nice and clean as well, and your suspension under there is all good. Slight little scratch or mark here. You can't really see it on the camera. It's nothing too major. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of goes down like that. You know, just thought I would point that one out for you, but nothing too major. Obviously hybrid with this one. Coming along the passenger side of the vehicle, as you can see, all nice and clean. Your back left tire there, tread's all good. Toyota standard alloy rims, and then the underbody once again nice and clean as well. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, once again, honestly, this vehicle looks like it was very well maintained. We do touch up any little points when we get the car, but the paintwork looks like it's been very well looked after. They may have applied some kind of paint protection or something when they first purchased the car, because it looks like it has been quite well maintained. Open up the boot for you now. Once again, another sign they did look after their vehicle. A lot of used cars here tend to have a lot of scratches and marks from people loading stuff into the boot. This one's actually, you know, pretty clean, a little bit of dust, but other than that, all nice and clean. Boot space, quite good. For one of the smaller cars on the road, you do get quite a large boot. You can fold those seats down flat, as you can see with like this. So they actually fold down completely flat. You get quite a large, you know, boot space for one of the smaller cars on the road. You get a space saver tire under there as well. You could realistically probably fit a full-size tire in there, but they do just come standard with that space saver. Yep. Coming around to the driver's side now, your back right tire tread there, all nice and clear as well. Tire tread's all good. Over the roof, no sun damage or anything like that. And then coming down the driver's side of the vehicle, once again, nothing too major to point out. The front right tire tread. But yeah, overall, outside, very, very clean car. I'll quickly pop the bonnet. So this one does have the unlock and the lock. So pop your hand on the outside to lock it, and then just pop your hand in to unlock it. Oh, there we go. So as long as you have the key on you, you know, it's in my pocket at the moment, it does work. Quickly pop the bonnet. So as you can see there, the Toyota hybrid engine, all nice and clean, no rusting or signs of rats getting in there. anything like that. As you can see, all nice and clean. Does have a full service history, so you can rest assured that it has been fully maintained and serviced when it needs to. Apologies about that. My phone storage actually ran out, but as you can see, the back seats there, no tears or rips in any of the seats. You do get some cup holders there in the middle. You know, it's all pretty standard, some cup holders on the side, but you know, just being a base model Corolla, it's all pretty standard. But as you can see, nice and clean as well. Does come with floor mats, which you'd be surprised how many used vehicles we get that don't have floor mats. So that's a plus as well. For some reason, people like to collect them. Not too sure why. But jumping in now, so to start this one up, obviously foot on the brake, and you just press this button in here. Windows will come out, and the car will obviously start up. When you know with the hybrid that it is ready to drive, it will say ready on there. So this one, you can actually, I've actually heard that start up the engine, but a lot of times it will be quite quiet. As you can see, no engine lights or anything on the dash. Only 70,877 kilometers. So, you know, very, very low for a car of this age, you know, 6 years old now. But very, very low kilometers and a good service history. Being a Toyota, this thing will pretty much run forever. Standard steering wheel, you've got all your controls here. So all of your media controls, your adaptive cruise control here, lane departure assist, and that's how you kind of set and manage your cruise control. But other than that, all pretty standard. Door controls here for your windows and stuff. Nice big touchscreen here in the middle. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you plug it in, or you can just buy one of those little adapters from JB Hi-Fi. They're about $40-50. Plug it into that little USB port down there, and you can get wireless CarPlay. So I can show you how to do that if you'd like. Dual climate control, so you know, a feature you don't get nowadays unless you go a model up with the Corollas, but back in 2020 you do get the dual climate control. So you know, if your passenger wants to have it nice and warm and you want it cold, you can do that. Bit of storage down here, your drive modes and everything like that behind there. I'll just pop it into reverse, so you do have the full reverse camera as well. Parking brake down here, so that's just turned it on. Push it down to turn it off, obviously with your foot on the brake. Cup holders, center console in here, nothing too special. Got a little 12 volt there, but other than that, all good. And everything is pretty nice and clean. You know, there's no stains or anything like that on the interior. It's been quite well looked after. Now, service history. So being a 2020, it had its first service done 2021 at 11,000 K, so actually a little bit early there, which is good. Then it had it done at 23,000 Ks, so that one not by a year, because it was done about 9 months later. But yeah, they've done it actually a bit earlier than it needs to be done. 37, so exactly pretty much 15,000 Ks later. Once again, a little bit early, which you know is always good. And then it was done by us at 48,000, so 10,000 later. 59,000, and then done by us when we purchased the vehicle, so about a week ago, at 70,855. So you won't need to service this one again for another year, or 15,000 Ks. So quite good as well. Perfect service history. It's been fully maintained, and everything like that. So yeah, that's been the virtual tour. If you do have any questions, feel free to give me a call. But yeah, talk soon.